Now we balling, okay? Now we balling. All right. So make sure you go here, like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you won't miss no videos or lives from your boy, Big Simple 422. Make sure you go here, like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. That's the most important thing. More than anything, you feel me? Right now, I'm screaming on Big Simple 422 channel. You feel me? Make sure y'all go ahead and check and subscribe to the channel because I'm trying to hit 4K on this channel. More than anything, I'm trying to hit 4K. And another thing, if y'all trying to follow me on another channel, make sure y'all go ahead and follow me on Big Simple's World channel. The one I was just previous on. Y'all can go ahead and check that out as well, because what we mostly do on that channel is strictly just talk about, do a lot of reaction to videos that we post and everything. And I'm getting stuff set up for that too. You feel me? So I got a Discord. I got a Discord for Washington Commanders, and a Discord for the reactions at the same time. So at the end of the day, man, I want people to interact in there, give me the videos and stuff. You feel me, that y'all want me to react to, and at the end of the day, I want y'all to do those things. But that's all I need. You feel me? That's all I need. Yeah, that's all I need. What? Where you hiding up in the building? Dang, you up in the building? I see y'all up in here. It's that hump day, y'all. It's that hump day. Like I said, we're gonna keep grinding. We're gonna keep grinding. So I got a couple of topics that's on the menu right now. And I'm definitely gonna be shouting out a couple of people for these topics more than anything. So we gonna get into it. And then I'm gonna read the comment section. Before I start doing that, you feel me? I'm definitely gonna be reading the comment section at the end of this live, so I can interact with y'all, see how y'all doing and stuff. You feel me? I already see that y'all saying hi to me. I see that, y'all. Don't think I'm ignoring that. I'm definitely seeing the chat more than anything. So you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm not ignoring nobody. I just want to pinpoint that real quick. I'm not ignoring nobody in this chat. All right. What I'm trying to do is actually, pinpoint on the stuff that we need to get out the way, and then from there we do what we have to do and talk about the team or talk about whatever. You feel me? At the end of the day, when it come down to the team, you know. After that, it is what it is. So I got a couple of topics from a couple of people that I went across. You feel me? More than anything, you feel me? George and them, you feel me? Shout out to George. Shout out to a couple of more people. Belante, all y'all, man, for giving me some information on a lot of stuff today. Um, like I said, if y'all can come up with topics with me when it comes down to my team, and I be real busy sometimes, you feel me? I be real busy. Sometimes I can't catch everything, but I can catch most of it, at certain times, so I'll be listening, but that don't mean I'm not watching. You feel me? So I be listening on the low, you know, but giving up topics, that's the most important thing when you're doing these lives. So let's get into it real quick. Um, First thing first, all right. First thing first, we're gonna go ahead to the practice squad. Practice squad players out there, man. We're gonna talk about that in a second, man, because there's a lot of players that was on the practice squad that wasn't really all that great. You feel me? It wasn't all that great. So I'm gonna talk about that in a second. Just in a second before I do I already did my research on it, but I'm gonna definitely give y'all my thoughts on the practice squad roster at this time. You feel me? Because I feel like just having Sam Hartman up there is crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me. You know? Wait a minute, something going on. I can't see me up there. What's going on, bro? What's going on? All right, we good. We good. All right. All right. So the practice squad, all right? I'm gonna go to my Discord. Okay, okay. I just seen something nice. Don't. I just seen something nice. You feel what I'm saying? I seen something nice on my phone. You know what I'm saying? That ain't look nice. I ain't gonna lie. Wait a minute. We gonna go like this. All right. Trying to find it. Give me a second. All right. So right now we got. I'm looking at the practice squad right now. Okay. I'm not too worthy of it, but you know, at the end of the day, I'm looking at Ricky Bob. What is that? Barber, Ricky Barber. What's that? That's a D tackle. He wasn't all that great. I'm gonna tell you, he wasn't all that great. He wasn't flashing off the board as much, but I'm glad they did get Brooks. I'm glad they got Brooks. You know, I'm glad they got him. You feel me? Even though he did drop a couple of passes still, but that's a good. I'm glad they kept him because his size. You feel me? What he can bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? I see we got another tight end right here. Lance. What is this? This dude Cage, something like that. I don't know, but you know, it is what it is. Shelton Day, I know who Shelton Day is. I know who Shelton Day is. He was balling. He was balling in the end of the season. I know who Shelton Day is. I definitely know who Shelton Day is. You know what I'm saying? So him being on the practice squad, I kind of understand why he's on the practice squad because he was balling. He was balling in the last end of the season when we mostly needed, you know, at certain times in the certain times in the game. So I'm good with that. You feel me? Then Michael, this dude, Michael at center, uh, he was decent. He was decent, but you know, JD5 was helping him out. He the one said, "Man, you made me look good on that play." You feel what I'm saying? So, hey, if he got to work on a few things, this dude Michael might be all right. He might be all right. You feel me? So, then we got Antonio Hampton. I seen that he got injured in the Baltimore game. He got injured in the Baltimore game, but got back on the field, did a couple of things. You feel me? They said Dan Quinn and them, they said they really love this dude. You feel me? So I understand why he's on the practice squad. You feel me? They say he was flying all over the field, his length and stuff like that. And you know, I give it to him. You feel me? He a corner. We definitely need the corner depth more than anything because we don't have a lot of corners. I feel like if we drop one to two corners, we might be in trouble. Just being honest. We might be in trouble. Then we got Sam. That's depressing, bro. That's depressing. Why is he on the team? Why is Sam Hartman on the team? Can anybody tell me this in the chat, man? Man, I don't know, bro. Sam Hartman, man. Maybe it's the relationship with JD5 and them boys. You feel me? maybe it's that. Maybe I don't know what to say. You feel me? I don't know what to say. Maybe Sam Hartman can come in the chat and probably tell me something. You feel me? Man, because I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. I'm gonna be honest to you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. One thing about Big Simba, I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. You need to give these wide receiver chance. When we play a preseason game next year, bro, give these wide receivers chances. You feel what I'm saying? When you get that opportunity, again, it don't matter if you're on another team, bro. At least give the wide receiver opportunities to catch the ball some type of way, man. Just some type of way. We're not suspecting you to be perfect. You know, we ain't suspecting you to be JD5 and all that. But at least make the game interesting when we watch a preseason game. Because at the end of the day, it is preseason. We already know the game don't matter, but you gotta at least put some your film out there so you can make something shake. You feel me? So yeah, Harmon. I don't know, bro. Yeah. You gotta make some moves, but I don't know what to say about you, bro. But I don't know why he even on this practice squad, man. I really don't. I really don't. I know it's relationships and stuff, but at the end of the day, bro, that goes out the window when you ain't playing good ball. It's just being straight. It's straight facts, man. But then Jalen Holmes, I understand that too. Jalen Holmes is pretty good as well. Jalen Holmes pretty good as well. I'm good with that. I'm good with Jalen Holmes being pretty good. You feel me? I'm not too bad. You feel me? Not too bad. You know, I'm with it. I'm with it. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But then you got Jacob Jones. Jacob Jones. Okay. Jacob Jones okay. Jacob Jones okay. He's not all that. You know what I'm saying? He's not all that, but he's okay. He's okay. You know. Um T TJ TJ Gregor Gregorin something like that. I can't say his name, but I'm gonna just call him TJ, bro. DN. He a DN. I'm not too sure about him. Maybe y'all can do y'all research on him, but I'm not too sure about him. I'm being honest, strictly honest. I ain't gonna say I know all these people. You feel what I'm saying? So Rob McDaniel. I know who that is. McDaniel's he pretty good. He pretty good, but he's okay. He ain't gonna be flashy, but he didn't excite me. None of these guys really hit the okay, McKee at God, he was all right. He was all right. He was all right. Why is Chris Moore on this? Why the hell is Chris Moore is on this damn list, bruh? Why is he on this list? It's two people that I don't understand why they on the list. Why is they on the list? Somebody tell me, bruh. I don't know. I don't know, bruh. Why is these two on the list? Why Sam Hartman and Chris Moore is on the list, man? Somebody tell me this. Is we getting fooled or something? Is we getting jet? You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. That I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that, bro. I'm not feeling that. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. They in the practice squad. I hope we never get to that point where we have to knock on wood, get to a fourth quarterback situation or anything. I hope we don't. But it is what it is, man. And then the last but not least, Carlton. It was this Carlton. I'm gonna just call him Carlton, man. But it is what it is, man. I don't know all these people, man. I don't know all these people. I'm being honest. All right. But Sonny Raid up in the building. Thank you so much for the raid, Sonny. Thank you so much. Lucia D up in the building. I see you, Lucia D. Welcome to the stream. I see you. I see you. I see you. I definitely see y'all. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. I appreciate the raid. Thank you so much. Shout out to Sonny. Make sure y'all go ahead and check out their channel as well. Over there, you feel me? Make sure y'all check out their channel. Funko, make sure y'all check her out. Lex, make sure y'all check her out. Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate it. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. I appreciate it. You feel me? But yeah. Then we're gonna go. Then we're gonna go to the wide receiver room. All right. So first thing first, we're gonna talk about the wide receiver room. This came from George. You feel me? Shout out to George on this one. I really wanted to go into details on this one, because this is something that definitely important. We going into the season with the five wide receivers right now. Five. We got five on it. You feel what I'm saying? So right now we going with Terry, Debo, Lane, and then we going with Terry, Debo, Lane, McCaffrey, and so that's it, right? Terry, Debo, Lane, McCaffrey, and it's another one. It's another one. I can't pinpoint it. I can't pinpoint it. I cannot pinpoint it. All right, wait a minute. Give me a second. And Noah Brown. And Noah Brown. All right, so we got five of those wide receivers. Okay. This how I'm gonna break this down. All right. I'm gonna break this down in the best way possible when it comes down to the wide receiver position. All right. I like what we doing. You feel me? When it comes down to the wide receiver position, because they putting in youth. They giving this youth a chance. You feel me? Like Lane and McCaffrey, they giving those two some chances. You feel me? They gonna give those guys some chances, some play time. You feel what I'm saying? And McCaffrey, like I said from yesterday, I need McCaffrey to step it up. I need McCaffrey to step it up. I need him to really step it up this year. You know what I'm saying? Because what I've been hearing that he haven't been playing well. You know, especially in the preseason. When I seen him in preseason, he didn't look sharp. He didn't look sharp when it came down to the the third and fourth stringers. He didn't look too sharp, even though Sam Hartman didn't give him a, he did throw some screams to McCaffrey a couple of times, and that was it. But he really didn't jump off the scale when you facing like third and fourth string, fourth strings. You're supposed to be balling. You feel me? We looking for you to ball. You just came off the third round pick. We just even though that was a pick that it was given to, but McCaffrey supposed to step up. We need him to step up in a big way. You know what I'm saying? So McCaffrey is the biggest question mark. I'm gonna say that in the best way possible. He had to step up this year. He had to. If you want to stay on this team or try to keep his job, he have to step up this year. I say if McCaffrey can give me, okay, let me see a number. Let me pinpoint a number. All right. I'm pinpointing a number towards to 250, 250, 250, somewhere in that range, and maybe give me about three touchdowns. 3 touchdowns. Three to 4 touchdowns. Give me something in that range. Give me something in that range. I'd be okay with it. If you can give me that McCaffrey, I'll be all right. You give me that McCaffrey, I'll be all right with that. You know what I'm saying? So I take that all day. I take that all day. I just take that all day. But Lane, I suspect some big things out of Lane. Lane definitely going to be one of those guys that people going to just sleep on throughout the season. That boy Lane is ridiculous. I like Lane so much. His game is ridiculous, man. I respect his game in a lot of ways. You know, Lane definitely got a you know, his route tree is crazy, but his speed is ridiculous. His speed is ridiculous. I can't wait to JD connect with them and connect with that young guy. Man, it's gonna be nice to see him off and on the field. I cannot wait to see that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's gonna be something special to watch more than anything. So that's gonna be special. But what makes it even better, Noah Brown looks kind of good and he looked it kind of good in practice a little bit, doing warm-ups at certain times. I'm liking what I'm seeing from him, even though I don't suspect him to be healthy every game. You feel me? I don't suspect him to be healthy because health always been his problem when it comes down to being on the field consistently. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely something that just, you know, just stay out the, you know, I like Noah Brown, but it's so much you can do with Noah Brown. You feel what I'm saying? When it comes down to it, keeping consistency with him when it comes down to his health. But on the other hand, that boy Debo and Terry McLaurin, them two, oh my goodness. I seen a photo that I said, man, just imagine the defensive coordinator trying to stop them two. Man, that's gonna be sweet, bro. That's gonna be sweet because I can see a lot of stuff that they can do with Debo. A lot of stuff. They can do jet sweeps. They can do whatever. You feel what I'm saying? And like Debo said in one of his interviews, he said, "I'm just here to contribute." You feel me? I'm not here to take nobody's spot. I'm not here to do all that. I knew that from the get-go. You know what I'm saying? Debo, I respect Debo. You feel me? I respect Debo. Nothing against Debo. You feel me? When I did that video and sent it out on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Nothing against Debo. But I was just pinpointing on what Terry has done throughout the years of Washington. That was it. But other than that, man, I'm just saying, bro. Terry and Debo on the same team. I'm feeling real good with Cliff. That's gonna be real sweet. That's gonna be real sweet. Looking at what we can do. But on the other hand, y'all, make sure y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe. So we can hit that that 4K. You feel me? I'm trying to hit 4K, and plus I'm screaming on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube right now. So make sure y'all follow me on Twitch. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter, on both of those platforms right there. And not only that, make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to this channel on Big Simple 422. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go ahead and do that more than anything. You feel me? So I'm gonna go ahead to the next topic. What's up, Ready Red? Ready Red up in the building. Ready Red up in the building. You already know it, player. Dubs up in the building. I see y'all, man. I see y'all. Dubs, Lex, all y'all. I see y'all. I appreciate it. You feel me? I appreciate y'all being here. You feel me? All right. So number 3 is strictly all about just, Terry and AP when they was doing a press conference. And I'm gonna just talk about a few things. it ain't too much to talk about, but we know what half of it means. You feel me? When it come down to AP and Dan Quinn and those guys, they was definitely talking today. If y'all want to see that, y'all can go ahead and check it out yourself. But I could just give y'all my thoughts on what I heard from from Terry's situation and AP situation when it came down to it. First thing first, it was about Terry McLaurin talking about a few things going into this season. You feel me? He was saying, I'm just glad to be home. You feel me? I'm just glad to be here. The noise is out the way. The pressure is off. It's all about playing ball. And that's all he was thinking about. But overall, the contract situation, man, that what got a lot of Washington fans kind of under the rug. A lot of people was feeling out of place. But just to get that deal done, it's a relief to a lot of Washington fans. But for me, I already knew you was going to sign. I felt like you was already going to be signing because that's just me. I feel like you was going to sign anyway. I wasn't too nervous. I wasn't. I said something about him getting traded. I said something about him getting traded in one situation where I said, "This how much you got to give up if you want Terry, because this how much he's worth." This how much he worth in Washington. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a tig for a tack. If you really want Terry, give me two firsts, give me two firsts, 2 seconds, and then you can have him. But that's how much he was worth it to Washington this year, because we're not going further than the wild card without Terry. That's just being honest. You ain't going deeper. You ain't going a deep run. If you get in the playoffs, you're not going deep in a deep run without Terry. You just not. It's just being honest. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how I got it. Just looking at Terry, you feel me? He did what he had to do, and he stand out the way and let Adam Pierce and them boys do what they have to do. You know what I'm saying? But you can tell Buddy Baker and all them, he was already in the mix. He was in the mix of all that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot to it. But, looking at it like this, man, AP, shout out to AP. He made a perfect statement when it came down to Terry, man, because if you lose Terry, you actually losing half of that locker room. I'm being honest. Like if you lose Terry, you losing half of that locker room. Let's just be honest. All right, because you're not getting no. You losing half of that locker room if you don't get Terry signed. And people know that. And people knew that. You feel me? But he heard the noise. He said he heard the noise and stuff like this. I said, okay. Okay, I'm glad you heard the noise. I'm glad you heard the noise, AP. I'm glad you heard the noise. That's good that you know it. But at the end of the day, he stuck to his word. You feel me? He stuck to his word. He said, man, he mean too much to this franchise to just let go. You know what I'm saying? So I take that all day. I would take that all day. And that's all I got to say from there. You feel me? AP, shout out to AP and shout out what he have to say. You feel me? I just wanted to say that about AP and Dan Quinn. And Dan Quinn, he was kind of everywhere too. Dan Quinn was kind of everywhere with it, but it's okay, Dan Quinn. I understand. I understand, brother. I do understand that you wanted to just, focus on football. I understand, bro. Because that stuff do get on people's nerves when you actually coaching the team and you got to coach down there 100 players down. I understand, bro. That's a lot of pressure just to talk about another just one player on the team. I understand, bro. So at the end of the day, it is what it is, Dan Quinn. It is what it is. And when you said dig down deep into this roster, man, you wasn't digging deep enough, bro, because the roster was bad, man. The roster was bad. The only person I heard from shout out to Deuce. I heard from Deuce. He said it was only one person that got signed off the scale, man, off this roster. So that should tell you that you wouldn't really looking too deep into this talent room, bro, because it looked it bad. It looked it real bad against that against against that daggone Ravens team. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, overall, it was just bad, man. But the press conference was good. If y'all want to go ahead and check that out, that's all up to y'all because I already seen it, already heard it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So now we on to week one. Hey, shout out to Belante on this one. Shout out to Belante on this one. It definitely this one of the things that he wanted me to talk about. You feel me? When it comes down to this team, I'm gonna tell y'all, week one is definitely on the menu. Is on the menu. You know what I'm saying? Game of the week. You know what I'm saying? Game of the week. You feel me? So, New York Giants, bro. New York Giants. All right. How do I want to say this? You feel me? New York Giants. I'm gonna put it all in perspective. I got respect for my opponent. You feel me? I gotta have respect for my opponent, right? I got to, right? Because I got my quarterback. I got everything looking good over here. You feel me? I do. That's just being honestly true. You feel me? But to say all that, Giants do got a good pass rush. Giants do got a good pass rush. You feel me? Nothing against them. They got a great pass rush. Looking at their team, you feel me? I can't say too much, but looking at what I seen, you know, the pass rush pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like what I see. I like what Dexter Lawrence and all these other guys. And I know the young cat that y'all talking about. The young cat, you know, y'all saying he gonna get a sack against JD5. We gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see because I see y'all out there. I see y'all out there talking crazy. I see y'all out there talking crazy. New York Giant fans talking about I forgot his name, but at the end of the day, man, y'all pass rush is ridiculous. All right. But the young guy it got smashed in the preseason game. You feel me? He did get smashed in the preseason game. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. You feel me? But it's gonna be definitely in the trenches. Whoever can win in the trenches will win this game. But this way I'm gonna talk about it. You feel me? I know New York gonna come up aggressive. You know what I'm saying? A team that's desperate to beat a team, that's when you use their aggression against them. You feel what I'm saying? They're gonna use a lot of aggression to try to get under JD5's skin. But they can't do it no better than that. You feel what I'm saying? They can't do it. They can't do it because now you got to worry about Terry McLaurin. You got to worry about Debo Samuel. You got to worry about those two things. You feel what I'm saying? You got to worry about that. They secondary ain't all that great. Okay, they secondary ain't all that great. Giants, the secondary ain't all that great. They probably got one corner that was pretty good, but at the end of the day, it ain't. Nothing in that secondary scares me. You feel what I'm saying? None of it. Nothing in that secondary scares me. You know what I'm saying? But they front four and the linebackers they got, respect. I respect that. But at the end of the day, your offense got to put up points too. That's another thing. Do I have to worry about Giants offense? Because last year I didn't have to worry about Giants offense. And we way better than we was last year. That's what people totally forget. We way better than we was last year. If you was going to beat Washington, you should have beat them last year. If you was going to beat Washington, you should have beat them last year because that was one of our worst rosters when it came down to it. If you was going to beat us anytime last year, it was going to be last year. I'm talking about this year. Our roster I know it's on paper, but at the end of the day, that paper look kind of good right now with a good quarterback right now. In a good offensive line, I might add. I feel confident with my offensive line when I face a good defensive front like the Giants. You know what I'm saying? I feel confident going into a game like that because I believe in my offensive line that's going to step up to the plate and do what they have to do. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the trenches. And the NFC East is all about the trenches. You ain't gonna win. You ain't gonna win a game if you ain't winning in the trenches and when it come down to the NFC East. You know what I'm saying? So I'm confident going into this game that we're gonna make something shake. And Giants offensive line ain't all that great either. You know what I'm saying? Our defensive front ain't all, it's kind of below average, but it's just enough. It's just enough to get the job done. You know what I'm saying? So it's stuff like that I see, and I feel confident going into a game. And I know I got me a QB too, JD5. Oh yeah, I'm confident. I'm confident going into any game this year. It don't matter who you are. It don't matter who you are. I'm confident to go into any game and beating you. I'm confident. I'm that confident. But if I'm going to say we're going to win every game, no, I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying when we go into the game, just know it's going to be a close game. It's not going to be a blowout. It ain't going to be a blowout. I promise you that. It ain't going to be a blowout. I promise you. That's just being honest. I know football. You feel what I'm saying? I know football. I know what's going on. You know, I'm not saying we're gonna win every game. No, I'm not like that. But I'm gonna tell it like it is. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, my team is better than yours. So prove me otherwise that y'all can be. Wait a minute, what? Wait a minute, is I'm good? Is I'm good? Is I'm lagging? Hold up. Wait a minute, I'm good. I don't know if I'm good or not. Make sure I'm good. Hold up, hold up. That ain't working. Oh my goodness, that ain't went out. Hold up, y'all. Is I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just looking at my screen real quick. Just looking at my screen. I'm saying, hold up, am I good? You feel me? Because the jank just went out. All right. I'm good. I'm good. I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure, y'all. Because the jank looked like it was loading, processing, and everything. But But like I said, man, I'm confident going into any game, bro. Any game. It don't matter what game it is. It really don't. It really don't. You know, I'm confident going into any game. And that's how I look at the Giants. I feel like we're going to beat them at the end of the day. You know, we're going to beat them, but it's all how we approach the game. It's all about how we approach the game. I want to see how we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I'm gonna look at it. But I'm gonna make my prediction when it comes down to it. I already gave y'all my thoughts on it. But New York, respect to your defensive front. I respect it. But I just don't see y'all beating us. That's just being honest. All right. I don't see y'all beating us. That's just being real. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, you know. But I suspect y'all to give us a little bump. But I don't suspect y'all to beat us. That's how I'm feeling. Yeah. Ready Red, what's up, man? What's up, Ready Red? Brian, what's up, man? What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? G Fish, I see y'all. G Fish talking about 55. Stop it. I'm gonna get to it. I got one. Well, 5 is all about us just talking crazy. You feel me? Say what's on my mind and stuff like that. We lit crew. I'ma just talk like this, all right? Football season is here. You know what it is. I feel confident about this year. I feel confident about this year. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see our team play on week 1. Have a great time. You know what it is. It's your boy Big Simple 422. We lit crew up in the building. Make sure y'all go ahead, say, we lit up in this joint. You feel what I'm saying? So let me talk to y'all. You feel me? Let me talk to y'all in the chat, in the world. The We Lit crew just want to talk to you. You feel me? We just want to talk to you for a second. You know what I'm saying? So I want to talk to y'all. All right. I'm trying to tell y'all, bruh, Washington about to make some noise. And y'all not even prepared for it. Y'all not even prepared for it. I feel confident going to any game that we go to. We about to make some noise. JD5, he might be having one of the best seasons of his life. You feel what I'm saying? Get prepared for this. JD5 might have one of his greatest seasons. He might have one of his greatest seasons this year. And I hear the noise. I hear the noise about the sophomore slump. I hear the noise about the sophomore slump, but I want to keep those things in record. Yeah, I want to keep them in record. The sophomore slump accusations out there. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure it's real peaceful about that. Because if JD5 come out here and have an MVP season or something like that, you know who you hearing this from. You know what I'm saying? You know who you hearing this from. Because I'm gonna make it loud and clear for a lot of people that JD5 is that one of those ones. You feel what I'm saying? So get prepared. Get prepared. If JD5 in the record books for an MVP this year, or even have a good season this year, oh, just get prepared. Just get prepared because I'm gonna make some noise. I'm gonna make some noise. Just know that. Just know that I'm gonna make some noise at the end of the season. You better not. Y'all better not let me get my don't let me get the belts and stuff. You feel me? Don't let me get all that stuff into play because at the end of the day, I'm coming for you. You feel me? I'm coming. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, JD5, I want him to shine in like brand new money for anything, you feel me? Because he made Washington fans feel real good about every season. Last year was one of the best seasons of being a Washington fan, hands down. I can't even pinpoint a year where I grew up saying something about, saying something about we had a great season. You feel me? But this gotta be one of the greatest. We had one of the greatest seasons last year, and I want to live that moment up again this season. I want to enjoy this season, and I really want to do it again. You know what I'm saying? And this time is going to be real. It's going to be real legit because I'm going to be putting out information. I'm going to be putting out notes. I'm going to be putting out information. I'm going to be putting out so much stuff that y'all going to say, damn, this man was keeping records, man. This man keeping records. Hey, I'm keeping records, man. I'm keeping I'm keeping records on top of records. I'm keeping them all. You know what I'm saying? And when I keep them, I'm gonna make sure they real good, real good. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be real good. You know. So at the end of the day, man, I feel confident. We're gonna be all right. It is what it is. But we lit crew, we just had to talk to everybody like that. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Shots fired. Yeah, we here. Hey man, but that's about it with that. You feel me? I'm gonna go in the comment section see what everybody talking about. You feel me? Let's go ahead to the comment section. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like, hit that subscribe as well. Make sure you join the crew. It's me and you, Big Simple 422. You already know how we do it. We lit up in this jank. All right. Now, yeah, let's get to it. Let's get to it. We're gonna go to the first comments. First comments of the day, real quick. Then we got Awesomeness saying, "What's up? What's up? What's up?" You already know. You already know. What's up? What's up? Awesomeness up in the building. Lucia D up in the building. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate it. No doubt. Phone go up in the building. Thank you so much. You already know we here. You already know we here. Lit. Lit as it can be. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we gonna make sure everybody get the little touch up. I'm gonna make sure I get a little touch up in the room. You feel me? And definitely gonna shit the people that share me out too. I'm definitely gonna look that up too. Um, Sunny up in the building as well. Thank you so much for Sunny to be here. And thank you for the raid too, Sonny. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna go ahead like this, all right? Lex up in the building. Lex. Okay, Lex. We're gonna keep going in. We're gonna keep going in. We're gonna keep going in. Let's see. All right. All right. John Brooks. What's up, John Brooks? John Brooks up in the building. I see you. I see you, John Brooks. Thank you so much for being here. All right. NF, NFZ up in the building. What's up, man? Welcome to the screen, bro. I appreciate you being here. Ready, Ray. You know how lit we get up in here, man. I don't know about those dollars though. Yeah, we gonna stay right there, Ready Red. We gonna stay right there. We gonna stay right there, Ready Red. We gonna stay right there. Shout out to Ready Red though. Shout out to Ready Red. Wait a minute. Anybody else? Ready Red, let Sonny. Brian, what's up, man? He said no more screams to McCaffrey, only down the field, middle of the rank. Yeah. McCaffrey. Yeah, McCaffrey, man. I don't know, bro. He gonna have to make something shake, bro. Like I said, he gonna have to make something shake. He gonna have to make something move. Because at the end of the day, if you ain't gonna make something move, it's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long day, bro. Yeah, I ain't got time. We just don't have time for him to just stand around. You feel me? We just don't. We just don't. Dubs cuz what's up, man? Dubs up in the building. Make sure y'all go ahead and check out Dubs as well. Great channel as well. Make sure y'all check him out. Most definitely. Dubs up in the building, y'all. Make sure y'all check him out, bro. Go check him out. He got a great channel over there, man. Make sure y'all check him out. Wait a minute, let me see here. All right. So nope. Then we're gonna go like this. Who is this? All right, Brian said, what's up, Big Simple? My bad. Threw a scream to Debo. You know we gotta throw a scream to Debo. You know we gotta throw a scream to Debo. Debo gonna get his. He gonna get his. You know, Debo gonna get his. I promise you. I promise you. Debo gonna get his. He gonna get his. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get his all day. He gonna get his. He said, wait a minute. You gonna get his, man. For real. Fongo said, I feel you. Okay. That must be when I was doing my talk. You feel me? Just doing my talk. And thank you, Fogo, for sharing that out too. Make sure y'all go ahead, check out my Twitch as well. Make sure y'all go ahead, check that out. Dak is out week 2. Dak is out week 2. Wait a minute, what's going on, Red? Red. Hey, Red, what's going on? Hey, Red, what's going on? What's going on, Red? Somebody out week 2? It's a bye. What's going on? Just saying. It don't sound too good. Just saying. Saying. Hey, it's really about if the defense going to stop a team. Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is, man. Because our defense right now, I'm like having question marks about it, but I feel confident going into a game. You know what I'm saying? But I'm confident that our defense gonna make a move. You feel me? Get a couple of moves in, and I still don't think that we done improving this defense. I think we're gonna make another move in the middle of the season. I'm gonna put that out there for people. I think Washington is gonna make another move to improve this defense in the middle of the season, where it might change the trajectory of the division. I know. Y'all gonna say, what are you talking about? I'm just putting something out there. That's all. That's all. Just putting something out there. That's all. I'm just putting something out there. I ain't said nothing wrong. I ain't said nothing wrong. I ain't said nothing wrong. I ain't say nothing wrong. It might happen. AP, make it happen. All right. AP, make it happen. Make it happen, AP. Yeah. Make it happen. Yeah. Make it happen, AP. BTA. Wait a minute. What you talking about, G-Fish? What you talking about, G-Fish? Huh? You talking about BTA for? What do that mean? I don't even know what that mean. I don't even know what that mean. You got the wrong one over here, man. This Washington Nation over here. We do that, man. We do that work over here, man. We do that work over here. Just know that. IG Fed, we do that over here, man. Washington do that over here, man. We do that type of work. You know what I'm saying? We do that type of work. You was funny, man. Hey, man. But DJ said JD5 MVP season. MVP MVP season all the way. We do that over here, man. You know, what is you talking about, man? Shout out to G-Fish, man. Make sure y'all check out G-Fish, man. He a good homie too, bro. Make sure y'all go ahead and check him out, bro. Yeah, but MVP season. MVP season though. MVP season on the way. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I cannot wait. We about to make some noise. We about to make some noise for real. Breaking news. JD5 just wait a minute. I can't say that. Can't say that. I'm not even gonna say that. You're not gonna do that to me. Like, you're not gonna do that to me, Sonny. You just not. You're just not. You're not gonna do that. Okay, Sonny. Sonny, hey. That's you don't do that. All right. That's bad news right there. You don't bring bad news. What the Wiz say? What the witch said in the Wiz? Don't bring me no bad news. You know what I'm saying? That just brought me some bad news. You don't bring no bad news to me. You know what I'm saying? Just can't. Just can't. Yeah, what you mean by that? Talking about some bad news. I never heard no breaking news like that. It's a bad. They giving don't nobody bring me. You know what I'm saying? don't bring me no bad news. I'm telling you. Snoopy up in the building. Snoopy up in the building. Shout out to Snoopy. Snoopy up in the building, y'all. I shout out to Snoopy as well. I hope everything is well with you. For real though. I know you was in the hospital for a second. You feel me? I'm not too sure if you out or not. You feel me? So shout out to Snoopy for real because I seen you on Twitter and you know I don't want to see nobody like that. You feel me? That's the worst thing to see. You feel me? I hope everything is well. I hope family is well. And it's just being honest, but the Giants, I feel, the Giants on the other hand, I, I I can't do too much for them, at this point in time in my Washington career. I can't do too much about the Giants, but at the end of the day, I just hope everything is okay. You feel me? I hope everything okay with you and your family as well as all. You feel me? So yeah, Snoopy, shout out to Snoopy for being here. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, guys, smash the like button. No doubt, no doubt. Healthy is but it's good, bro. Cancer free. Oh man, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. That's a blessing, Snoop. That's a blessing. That is a blessing. That's a blessing. Thank you, Jesus, for her. Thank you, Jesus. That's a blessing. For real. That's a blessing. That is a blessing. That's a blessing. So Snoopy, stay strong. You know what I'm saying? And I know you kicking that. I know you kicking ass. You feel what I'm saying? You kicking ass. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. That's a blessing. I promise you, that's a blessing. That is a blessing. You know what I'm saying? That is a blessing. And God bless you as well. You feel me? No doubt. No doubt, man. You know, you know, Commander's taking over. You know, Commander's taking over. We doing our thing. You know, we doing our thing. We looking to win about 27, maybe 17. Y'all might squeeze in 17, you know. Y'all might squeeze in 17. You know, I'm giving I'm helping out the Giants. I'm helping out the Giants in a lot of ways, you know. I appreciate that, Funko. Oh, you welcome, Snooty. You welcome. You welcome anytime, 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 anytime. Because I know you be in spaces and stuff, you feel me? You was talking and everything, you feel me? Respect, respect, respect. You feel me? Um, but yeah. I think we caught up in the comments section. I see we caught up in the comments section. You know what I'm saying? And whoop y'all about wait a minute, ho, Snoop. Wait a minute. You said thank you, God bless. The whooping y'all about to take it. Wait a minute. What you, I don't I don't I don't know about that one, Snoop. I don't know about that one. You know, I was, you know, I was trying to send a blessing for the Giants. You feel me? Before I got to the you know to the water. You feel me? I was trying to send the blessings for them. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to, but you know they didn't want it. So you know, JD5. I gotta put JD5 out there. I gotta put JD5 out there for a second. You know what I'm saying? We gotta put JD5 out there for a second. Ron up in the building. Ron up in the building. I see you. I see you. Yeah. I see you. I see you, Ron. What's up? What's up? What's up? He said, I'm looking for our team to break the team in the NFL scoring record this year. I can see that. I can see that. I definitely can see that. I can see that for sure. I can see that. I don't see nothing else. You feel me? But at the end of the day, we gonna make some moves when it comes down to that. But I love our offense. Our offense might be the most explosive going into a game. I feel confident going to a game and saying that we're going to put up at least 20, 27, 28 points per game. Because last year, didn't we put up that much? About what? About that much, right? At least 20, 24, unless it was 27. We put up at least 27, 28, right? Right, Ron? Per game, at least that much. I know we did because we never the only two games I can remember. The only two games I can remember us not scoring as much is probably the how can I say this? I think it was the Eagles game. Both of the Eagles. Nah, because we scored. It was one Eagles game that we only scored 10 points last year, and then it was another game we. I think it was the lesser points. Was it was it the Saints? I think it was the Saints too. But that was it. That was it. We scored over 21 every game. Every game we score over 21. I know that for sure. Almost every game we scored over 21. Wait a minute, let me go back into the comment section real quick. What's this team fan base about to take my link link from me in 2 years. Y'all better stop the that talking. I can't stop talking. I can't. It's in nature. It's nature. It's nature. My 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 trash talk is like I can't help it. I can't help it because I'm going to trash talk anyway. Even if we lose, I'm still going to try to trash talk. At the end of the day, I'm gonna still try to trash talk at the end of the day. But it's the nature of it. You feel me? It's the nature. It's the nature of trash talk. You know what I'm saying? It's either verbally or I'm gonna say it to you physically. It's either or. You know what I'm saying? Wow, easy. Wow, easy. Oh, wait a minute. What I say? What I say? What I say? I said something crazy. I must have said something crazy. Yeah, y'all put up numbers for sure besides us y'all had like 18. JD had no touchdowns. I see that's the thing, you feel me? It's the way we score. It's the way we score. It's not I like how we score in certain situations in the game where people, where people say, okay, they gonna score right here. But we were scoring in splurts. Like we were scoring in splurts at certain situations where the defense had to do is really get 1 to 2 stops in the game, and we knew we had the game. Like that's how confident our defense was at that time because they was like, shoot, I know our offense, and we can just get like 2 to 3 stops last year. The offense was going to put up points. You know what I'm saying? So that was the coolest thing about it. But now if our defense consistently getting the team off the field, yeah, it's gonna be a problem. Wait a minute. It could come down to a kick. Right. Remember, y'all could it could only the kick, and that's another thing. Yeah, we only had 21 points in that game. Damn, I did forget. See, right there. Right there. That game right there, that could have went any way because it could have went any way. If like Giants could have won the game. Washington could have won it by down there probably 5 touchdowns because we went to the red zone like 7 times in that game, and that I went to that game and I said, damn, we can't get in the end zone. You know what I'm saying? We got down to the 20, but we struggled. You know, lucky our kicker was hitting at that time. At that point, that was a good thing, you know, at that time. But only if we converted only in 2 touchdowns at least, I think we would have won the game easily. But you got the same subject as well when it comes down to the Giants. You know what I'm saying? Giants could have beat us as well. You know that day. You know, especially if they didn't have a kicker. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that part too. I do understand that part because y'all didn't have y'all kicker at that time, and lucky we would have been 0-2 at that time. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how the season would have dictated. Would that game matter at any time for us anyway? Because I think at the time being we was on the come up a little bit. Once we beat the Giants, that's when the momentum kind of shifted. You can feel the momentum shifting. And Malik Neighbors dropped the fourth down. Remember? Yeah, I remember that. I said, damn, he actually dropped it. I was shocked. I ain't gonna lie. He was wide open too. He was wide open. I said, man, that man wide open. He missed that. Out of all the catches he made, he dropped that one. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of understand that part about it. Giants is a tough out. Nothing against the Giants, you feel me? Giants is a tough out this year, but I just feel like I just feel like we're gonna have certain advantages in the game at certain points. You feel me this year? Yeah, we didn't have a kicker. Goals was out. Yeah, they was out. They was out. Nothing against because that dude the kicker was out. I remember that, and then y'all tried to go for it on fourth down, and that didn't work out. You feel me? That didn't work out in the least when it came down to Malik Neighbors missing that catch. So yeah, that's definitely something to look out for real. That's definitely something to look out for. What is that? What is that, Brian? What is that? Wait a minute. Uh, Denver scored 606 points in 2013. I'm battling. Wait a minute, battling. We passed by the Denver Broncos. You think so? That'd be nice to do. That'd be nice to do. But I shout out to G Finch though. He told me something that was real interesting, and it's about the run game. I think we're gonna be running the football a lot more this year. I don't know. I don't know what it is. When you bring in Debo and release Brian Robinson, don't think we ain't gonna tote that rock. You feel me? I think we're gonna tote that rock a lot this year. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be running back by committee. Don't let the running backs fool you. It's gonna be a lot of running back committee this year. It is. And I know we just got another running back too. I think his name Brian Edwards. If I'm right, we got Brian Edwards. We got Brian Edwards from I don't know from the Jets. We got him from the Jets. He played pretty good in the preseason as I was looking at it and looking at his highlights and stuff like that. He was pretty good in Michigan with the Michigan State in them. You feel me? So I kind of like what I seen. From him. You know what I'm saying? So it's something to watch closely at. It's definitely something to watch closely at. I love what I see. It's definitely gonna be something special. You feel me? That's right, y'all. Make sure y'all go ahead, like and share this content. Make sure y'all go ahead, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell so you won't miss no videos or lives from your boy Big Simple 422. make sure you do those things. Most definitely. I'm trying to hit 4K as well. I'm trying to hit 4K, y'all. I'm trying to hit 4K on this channel. Make sure y'all come over here on YouTube. If you're on Twitter, if you're on Twitch, come over here on YouTube. Click that subscribe. Hit that subscribe. Hit that subscribe, y'all. Hit that subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss no videos or lives from your boy Big Simba 422. That's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all do that so we can get the 4K by week 2. All right, by week 2, we should be already at 4K. You feel what I'm saying? We should be already at 4K. You know what I'm saying? So let's make that noise. Let's make that noise. You feel me? Let's make that noise. Last year the team was this year and now because last year was pretty good. You feel me? We was doing our thing, making some noise and stuff like that. We was just shooting our shot. You feel me? Last year, if you was gonna beat us, it was gonna be last year. It was gonna be last year. Like if you was gonna like dominate us, like what the Eagles did, they forced a blowout. You feel what I'm saying? They forced a blowout, and not only that, they made it guaranteed that they was gonna blow us out. Even though the score looked like it was, but they forced it. You feel me? They forced turnovers, and that's how you win games. And this year, I'm hoping we create some turnovers this year. I'm hoping that we create some turnovers this year for real though. We get some turnovers this year. Washington gonna be scary to face because if our defense creating turnovers and our offense still putting up points at a high level, in the elite level, man, Washington gonna be hard to deal with for the future. You feel me? Especially if our defense stay intact and just try to get turnovers half of the darn time, we should be straight. We should be straight. Sorry, my ex. I ain't gonna say nothing on that. I ain't gonna say nothing on that, bro. Yeah, I know you gonna say nothing on that. I know you gonna say that on that, bro. All right, Tyler said, if we beat that's crazy, man. That man says, "Hey, girlfriend." I ain't saying nothing, bro. What the hell, bro? Yeah, but if we beat Kansas City Chiefs, we just make a statement. That's what I'm saying. Like those the games I wanna see us play. You feel me? Nothing against the teams, like nothing against the teams that's the Giants and the teams that's trying to rebuild and trying to reshuffle. Because right now for us, we got that quarterback right now, and I feel confident that we can beat any team. But I want to beat those teams. You feel what I'm saying? I want to beat those teams like Kansas City's and Detroit. I don't want to be like one of these teams that just beat up on bad teams and can't get the job done against these good teams. You feel me? I want to beat the best team out there. That's just me. I want to beat the better team. I want that. You feel what I'm saying? I want that. I want to be the top dog. I want to be the top dog. You know what I'm saying? All the other stuff, everybody else want they type of flavor to get to the playoff. No, I want to be the top dog. I want to beat you. You feel me? I want to beat you. You feel me? I want to beat the best you got. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got over there on that side of the field, hey, I'm here. I'm here. I want you. You feel what I'm saying? I want you. You right there, Kansas City, over there. I want you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want all these other people. You feel me? I understand Giants and everybody. I respect them. You feel me? I respect my opponent. But the teams I really want to beat is the teams that feel like they top dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like Detroit's of the world. We beat them. But the narrative out there right now, the narrative out there saying that we beat them when they was injury. Okay, we're gonna make that perfectly clear this year. We're gonna make that perfectly clear this year. Whether you're healthy or not, we busting y'all. You feel me? Pause. Full homo. We busting that ass. You feel what I'm saying? That's all it is to it. I can't wait to face them. I can't wait to face them because they was talking crazy. They was talking crazy to us all season. Like all throughout the playoffs, they was talking crazy. But after they got that whooping, it was a lesson learned. You know what I'm saying? It was a lesson learned. That's all it is to it. Yeah, big. We stumping this year. Yeah, man. We just try and make a statement, bro. We try and make a statement, bro. We try and make a statement. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy. I'm over here looking at all these comments and stuff. Wait a minute, hold up. Wait a minute, Monique, Miss. Oh yeah, I seen that. I seen that. All right, so kicker, yeah, we talked about that. We talked about that. I'm trying to catch up with the comments. What is this? The offense this year has a much improved off the O line, much improved. Yeah, especially the running back, top top wide receivers. Jaden is ceiling. It's just like I said, man. Our offense. I'm not even worried about our offense. Our offense gonna be straight. I'm not too worried about our offense. Our offense definitely going to be, I'm not worried about our offense. Our offense going to be definitely top notch. It's going to be still intact. As long as you got the group still there, we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right for sure. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right on the offensive side. The defensive side is the question mark. You feel me? Out of all this stuff, yeah, the defensive side definitely is the biggest question mark. No doubt, y'all. Make sure y'all smash that like, hit that subscribe, y'all. Hit that subscribe, share this content out. We got 54 in the building. If you on Twitter, on Twitch, come on over this side. Big Simple 422 is at your service. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you go ahead, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell so you won't miss no videos or lives from your boy Big Simple 422. All right? I don't have to say it again. Yeah. I don't have to say it again. Yeah. We don't have to say it again. You know what I'm saying? I'm worried about Terry going up against Banks. He smoked Banks last year in the end zone. Banks can't turn his head for his for the life of him. I look at it like this with Banks. He shouldn't have said what he said to Terry. That was another thing too. He shouldn't have said what he said about Terry. That was another thing he said. Yeah, you think Terry didn't? Man, everybody got social media, bro. When you say stuff about a certain player and stuff like that, they're gonna hunt you for the rest of your life. You feel what I'm saying? Especially a guy like Terry, and he real good, and now he got a quarterback too. Yeah. You're gonna be in trouble. I'm gonna tell you that much. Banks gonna be in trouble if he keeps if he thought he was number one cornerback one. Oh boy, it's looking ugly on this side. I heard that he was getting burnt a couple of times, a lot of times last year, because the way he was talking was greasy. He was talking greasy. You feel what I'm saying? Some that's why I respect. I'm gonna say this though. Out of all the out of the rookie corners from last year, the one I respect the most because he didn't talk a lot of trash. You feel what I'm saying? The fans try to, Eagle fan base try to make it seem like he talk a lot of trash, but he don't. You feel what I'm saying? But he do a little taunting here and there, but what player don't? But at the end of the day, that boy, that boy, that boy, I don't want to say his name, but that boy Bay, I respect him. I respect this game. I respect this game. I respect this game, bro. I respect this game. No lies. No lies. I respect this game. I can't say not knowing it, but he just plays strictly just football. You know what I'm saying? He ain't like Banks. You feel me? He ain't like Banks talking crazy. But that dude Bay, yeah. It's nothing but respect, bro. It's nothing but respect. Nothing but respect to Bay. You feel me? Nothing but respect. Y'all funny, man. And here go G-Fizz with the lockdown. Stop that in my chat, man. Stop that in my chat. All right. Or Terry gonna have to give that boy a lesson again. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to give that boy a lesson again. All right. You better stop doing that in my chat, man. He put on locks in my daggone chat, messing up my chat. You better stop that. You think I don't see that? Hey man, G-Fizz crazy, man. Yeah. Terry robbed the bank. He robbed the bank for sure. He said he's the best CB1 in some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you gotta keep. Hey, when you say you shut down a wide receivers look at that type of stuff. You feel what I'm saying? They look at that type of stuff. Man, people look at those wide receivers. Look at that. They say, "Oh, he think he number one." Okay, so all those wide receivers that say that's looking at Terry don't say as much. You feel me? Terry don't say as much, but when he have to, he gonna take something off his chest and tell you like it is. You know what I'm saying? Don't put no Benjamin in my butt. Don't put no dang old Benjamin in my chat. I don't know who that is. Let me stop playing. Shout out to Mitchell though. Shout out to Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing last year. I can't deny that, man. He did his thing last year. I can't say nothing on him, bro. But the one I'm gonna tell you, respect the Eagles, man. I respect the Eagles on a couple of things. You feel me? They did a lot of great things last year. A lot of great things. They worked on the trenches. They did what they had to do to get a bowl. And what you think, Washington? Like I said, Washington Giants and Washington Giants and Cowboys. The first thing they did is work on their trenches, and you know the reason why. You know what I'm saying? Eagles showed that they had the trenches on lockdown. You feel what I'm saying? When you got those guys pushing people around like that, That's all that matters. All 5 of them went into the top 100. I think all 4. Was it all 4 or all 5? I felt like it was all 4. All 4 of the offensive linemen went in the top 100. He made it to yeah, he made it to the top 100 too. Mitchell went to the top 100 too. But I'm just saying, man, when you see all that, man, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. 5. Don't you do it. Don't you do it, man. Hey, man. You said something I was not aware of. Oh, wait a minute. What I say? What I say? What I say, Sonny? What I say? I ain't say nothing crazy. I hope I did. I hope I did. I hope I did. I hope I did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah. But I'm about to call it, y'all. I'm about to call it. It's about to be 12 o'clock in a minute. But I'm about to call it. I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing crazy. I ain't say nothing crazy. I'm about to call it tonight, y'all. Have a blessed night, y'all. I'm about to call it a night. But overall, y'all, I'm gonna make sure I call it a night to make sure everybody is getting a shout out. You feel me? Shout out to the people that gave me the topics. Most definitely. Week 1, you going? Yeah, I'm about. I might, but I might don't make it. I might don't make it. I might do. I'm in the middle right now, but it all depends. It all depends. It all depends. I gotta see how my cars work. I'm gonna see how my cars work first. But at the end of the day, I'm about to call it a night, y'all. I think I did a whole live stream, you feel me, talking to y'all. And not only that, we stayed on topic this time. I feel like I stayed on topic on a lot of stuff this today. So I think this is one of my best streams. Even though it's, 53 is watching, I'm gonna tell you, I think this is one of my best streams yet because I stayed on topic pretty good. I think I did. I think I did. I think I stayed on topic pretty good. I think I did. So uh yeah, man. So make sure y'all go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, man. Y'all already know DJ, Lex, G Fish, y'all know Sonny, Funko, all y'all. Thank y'all so much. Let me make sure the people that gave me the topics, George, thank you so much for giving me a topic. Who else? Belante, thank you so much for the for that for a topic too, bruh. Shout out to him. Belante and them, you feel me? Thank y'all so much in the group. You feel me? And that's about it. That's about it. But I'm about to go ahead. Go ahead. Wait a minute. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something real quick. Go on my mentions real quick. All right. All right. I guess right now, thank y'all for sharing me out. I see y'all shared me out. Thank y'all so much. Uh, I'm trying to make sure everybody got shared out and everything. Let me see. Let me see something real quick. All right. All right. So we good. We good. We good. Thank y'all for sharing me out. The ones that did share me out, I know y'all did. I know y'all did, but the ones that shared me out, thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. I will go back in my mentions, like I said. Anything that I see in my mentions that y'all shared me out, thank y'all so much. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm about to call it a night. Y'all already know. I catch y'all later. I'm out. I love y'all. Have a blessed one and have a blessed night. Let's go! Oh!